Welcome back to the Daggerford Rogues. I am Todd Gonzalez, and today we are starting in the standings section. We haven't taken a look at this yet, but I wanted to start here because look at this. If we scroll down to the number 6 seed, we are in line to be the very last team to make it into the playoffs. If the season ended right now with our 3-3 record, we would be the second wildcard team. You can see we've scored 5 more points than we've allowed, so we're kind of right in the thick of things. We are in a dogfight for that last spot. The Miners, Giants, and Blink Dogs are all tied with us, and you can see we hold the tiebreaker over the Giants because we have already beaten them. So hopefully we can emerge from this scrum, maybe start thinking about playoffs.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
Thanks, Jim. Big game coming up here at home on Halloween. We've got a matchup against the Darromar Gnolls. This team an 86 overall, but you can see we have become an 85 overall with our progression, especially on offense. That has boosted up to an 86 offense in the eyes of the league. I know all of these numbers look really similar, but in Madden 05, the difference between an 84 team and, say, an 86 or an 87 team in franchise mode is actually pretty huge. And yeah, these Gnolls, they're 2-4. They're coming off 3 consecutive losses, but I don't think we can sleep on them. They've got a great defense and a great special teams. And once again, a quarterback and wide receiver combination that can really torch us, so we're going to have to be careful against the pass game. Let's take a look at these Gnolls and see what we're up against. Well, when you're talking about the Gnolls, you have to really start at their secondary because their defense plays back. They play a cover 2 style, which means they've got their 2 safeties that stay way over the top. And they kind of try to keep everything in front of them. So we're going to have to maybe dink and dunk. Think about working the middle of the field, working those short timing passing patterns, and hopefully be able to get some quick throws off against this defense. You can see they've got strong safety Sammy Knight paired up with free safety Red Herring to form a pretty good safety duo, but it is their cornerbacks where they really shine. Their number 1 quarterback is Champ Bailey. So you remember last time when Sylvester Gordon had 3 touchdowns in a career day? That's not going to happen this time because he's up against Champ Bailey, the best cornerback in the entire league. Opposite him is another great corner, Swervethan Splat, so he'll be matched up against Dash Franklin. Going to be really tough to get those two going. We might have to soften up the defense over the middle with Buckshank. Looking at their linebackers, they've united the Bailey brothers. Boss Bailey, little known little brother of Champ Bailey, number 97, plays outside linebacker for them. He's got tons of speed. And in the middle, they've got... Oh. Alright, so a little backstory on this guy's name. When I was a small child, I'm talking like 6 or 7, this is what I did. I would sit around and I would create these fake sports leagues. And I had a football league, and the star middle linebacker of the Warrensburg Tornadoes, which is a super deep cut from Todd Gonzalez history, was this guy. And I really wanted him to be from like Eastern Europe. You know, he's from the Soviet Union, but I had no idea about actual Eastern European naming conventions, so I just tried to make up my own, and that's how we ended up with Sarkars Fonsveka, the star middle linebacker of the Darromar Gnolls. And then left outside linebacker, they've got Bam Samson. I think this is our guy's cousin. We've got Sam Bamson, and they've got Bam Samson, so these guys are related somehow. Defensive tackle, they've got Girth Stonemeat, along with Chad Stroopwaffle, to form a pretty fearsome interior of the defensive line. And then at the right end, they've got a rookie Kenechi Udeze, and left end Patrick Donkey. Switching over to their offense, they are led by quarterback Marcus Pickles. He is a pretty league-average quarterback who's a statue in the pocket with a huge cannon arm. He's got 9 touchdowns and 9 interceptions on the season so far. Their halfback is Denzel Hotrod, a 32-year-old who is probably going to struggle against our awesome run defense. We're going to try to keep him bottled up. At wide receiver, they've got Brent Madison, the great rookie, number 1. He is 22 years old, and he's been their number 1 target so far. They have a pretty good tight end as well in Jetty Frones. And on the offensive line, they are led by a couple of great guards, Pudge Sardonsky and Ralph Sirloin. Welcome back to Daggerford Stadium, everybody. I'm Todd Gonzalez, and we've got an evenly matched game today between the Darromar Gnolls and the Daggerford Rogues. 53 degrees today here in Daggerford. Again, a light breeze coming out of the north, bringing with it the chilly air of October as we transition into the winter months. There you can see Tony Dungy, the leader of the Darromar Gnolls, the great field general. What did I name him? Marcus Pickles. Forgot his name. He's rolling out, he's throwing, he's got his rookie Brent Madison. That's Denzel Hot Rod. Gerard Tumbleweed has had a great start to the season. Dick Vermeil there helping him up, giving him some words of encouragement before he starts the game. Tumbleweed has been one of our best defensive players. There's Lefty Washington and Justice Bunn firing each other up. You'd love to see that. Getting ready for this one. There's number 86, Damian Dotson. Don't really get to focus on him a lot, but yeah, Lefty giving his usual pep talk. The Gnolls have won the toss, and they have elected to kick the ball to us, so we will start with the ball. We're going to take the wind, of course, even though there's really not much of it. You can see the 0 mile an hour there. Just a very still day here in Daggerford, and Spuds will go back to return this one. He'll take it from his own 5-yard line. He'll take it up the left and breaks a tackle. Gets it out across the 20 to about the 22. All right, we're going to call some audibles here. Just change up to play a little bit. We're going to pass on first down. We're actually going to go deep on the first play to Franklin, and he's got it at the 50. Well-located ball that time toward the sidelines, and Franklin goes over and gets it, and that's a huge gain on first down for the Rogues. Well, Appleseed 26 yards on the first play of the game. They came out of his own defense that time and left Franklin single covered on the left, and it was wide open. We'll give it to Bennett up the middle, and he is taken out. Great play that time by Patrick Donkey off the end position. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 11. We've got 3 wide receivers, and they've got nobody on Sandman there. Let's see what kind of defense they come out in. They are going to run the zone, and we'll have Cheesesteak in the flat. Cheesesteak getting it almost to the 40. He's going to pick up about 9. That'll bring up 3rd and short. Well, nothing fancy here. It's 3rd down, and I want to move the sticks, so I'm going to run it right at him. Give it to Bennett and see if he can't pick up that 1st down with some tough running. And he will pick up the 1st down, and I think he's going to get face masked for his troubles. That's Bam Sampson. You can see we've got Gordon in the slot matched up against Bailey. And nobody's open. Oh, and Appleseed is sacked out of nowhere. I didn't see that guy coming at all. Bad pocket awareness, and that's Girth Stonemeat working on Bob Capricorn there. Breaks free and gets the sack. Appleseed way in the backfield that time. A huge loss. That was a loss of 13. It'll bring up 2nd down and 23. So we were great at preventing sacks for the first few weeks of the season, but we have been pretty bad at it in recent weeks. A bad trend for us. I'm going to try to go deep for Franklin again, and I think he's bottled up. Bottled up. Great coverage that time, and nothing doing. That was Swerveth and Splat on the coverage. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 23. Well, looking at this matchup coming into this game, I was told that they were going to play a whole lot of 2-high safeties. They said they were going to play a Tampa 2 defense. We're going to try to get it to Gordon here, and he's open, and my God, he's got the 1st down. A long developing play that time. Gordon on the deep in route. Appleseed scrambled around, bought some time, and somehow converted the 3rd and 23. How about these Rogues? Well, we're going to come out in the heavy package, and they are in a nickel defense. Then it'll get the call. He cuts it back, and that was a bad decision. He probably should have bounced it outright. That was Stonemeat again. Girth Stonemeat, the great defensive tackle. Well, Stonemeat really is one of those tough guys to go up against in the middle of a defense. He is able to shed a block. He's matched up against Bob Capricorn a lot today, and I think that's a mismatch for them. Capricorn has been our weakest offensive lineman so far. Bennett cutting it back now, and he will pick up a couple. A little hesitation move there. Doesn't get very far. And on 3rd down and 8, we are going to run this play that I really like a lot. I'll send Gordon in motion here and just see what happens. It looks like they've got Bailey matched up against him, so we're going to have a little trips look on the left side. And I'm going to get it to Buckshank, and that one is too far out of bounds for him. He makes the catch just out of bounds, just barely missing a touchdown. Well, a more accurate pass that time from Appleseed, and we would be looking at 6 points on the board, but instead we are forced to trot out Bucky Armstrong to try the 39-yard field goal. He hasn't missed in a while. Don't know why I would say something like that out loud, but Bucky puts it right down the middle. They've got 3 wide receivers to start the game, as Pickles will start out under center. He's got Hot Rod behind him. And off left, Hot Rod, and he is taken out by Bun. There's a fumble. Graveler's got it. Justin Graveler inside the 10 for the Rogues. Well, Darromar's going to challenge. We will get a chance to take another look at this. I thought it might have looked a little suspect. See there, Bun coming in, and that ball, I think, might have come out before his knee's down. It's really tough to tell from that angle, though. We'll see if we can take another look at it. This is going to be a similar angle. I don't know. If it's inconclusive, it's supposed to stand. He's not down yet. The ball's out. I mean, which hit first, the ball or the ass? It all depends on what the referee decides here. He emerges from his hidey hole. Oh, they overturn it. They say no fumble. Well, the referee saw something that we were not able to see from those angles, and they will hold on to the ball at the 19. The crowd obviously does not like that one bit. As you know, it is against the rules to use enchantment magic on the referees to try to sway their opinion, but I mean, it's something that all the teams kind of try to get away with. As there's Northcutt on the left, he will take it at the 20-yard line. Pickles with 3 wide receivers. 3rd down and 6. They bring the blitz. Looking left, he's got Northcutt and drags a defender across the sticks for the 1st down. Well, that was very good execution by the Darromar offense, able to move the chains, keep their drive alive. Now they will have a 1st and 10. Looking deep to the right, to the rookie, and he's got it. Madison inside the 30. A bomb. He beats Ilko, and Ilko frustrated with himself that time. He doesn't give up many of those. One of the fastest corners in the league, Ilko. But Madison is also a burner. The Gnolls have the ball at the 28-yard line. You can see Pickles' stats. He's 3 of 3 for 52 yards. Maybe we should go back to double covering the best receiver. That worked really well for us last time, but I don't want to come out with the same game plan twice in a row. 1st and 10. Handoff right. Nothing doing for Hot Rod as Lefty Washington comes into the backfield unblocked. So many times this season we have seen Lefty Washington do such a great job of reading the offensive line and just going right through the hole that was supposed to be open for the running back. As Pickles will go back to pass, and that one off the head of Seamus Gilhooly. A hot pass, a fastball coming right at his face. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 13. As you can see, we've got Justice Bunn lined up at the end position. He picked up a sack from this position last week. We'll see if he can get another one here. Pressure, looking right, and knocked away. Ilko on the good coverage that time. That brings up a 4th down. And they will come out and trot out their field goal unit as they try to tie it up here. Each team with a good opening drive with a huge pass downfield. And the drive ultimately stalls. This is a 48-yard attempt, by no means automatic for Illicit Jeremy. But he is a great kicker, and he puts it through just over the bar, and that ties it up at 3. Pierre Trebuchet kicks it off. Spuds is going to have a chance to return this one from the 8. And he is taken out. He fumbles, and they've got it. Number 25, Harris. Harris is going to take it in, and by God, I'm going to challenge. All right, well, let's see. Spuds here. This is a great tackle by Sammy Knight, and that ball is out before he's down, it looked like. Well, let's get somebody that knows a cantrip. Does anybody know Friends? Does anybody know a charm person? We need to hit that referee. As you can pretty clearly see, I think that ball is out. Let's take a look at what the ref says as we wait for his call. Oh, it's overturned. All right, so it worked. Thank you for whoever cast that spell. We've had a very awkward start to this game. A couple of fumbles have been called not fumbles, but each team has benefited from a weird call, so it evens out. And off right, Bennett. Turning it up, and that's his first pretty good carry of the game. Bennett, you know, he's still waiting on his first 100-yard rushing game. He hasn't really been able to break off any of the big long runs. To him on the left this time. Here's a good opportunity, but he is tackled by the safety. That's Red Herring. That's a 1st down to the 34. They really like coming out of this nickel package, and I don't really understand it. I'm going to audible to my counterplay that I like. I'm going to run it to the right this time and see if we can't beat that nickel package. Here's the handoff. Bennett, he's got a guy in the backfield. That was a great play off the block. That was Patrick Donkey again. And a loss of 5 is, you know, they keep coming out in the nickel and just daring us to run the ball, and so far it has really worked for them.
2nd and
15 upcoming. Back to pass. Trying to get it to Buckshank, and he dropped it. Another drop for Buckshank. He leads the league in drops, but he has also been a very valuable pass catcher for us, so we're just going to keep throwing it to him, and hopefully he stops dropping it. They've got linebacker on Spuds, and they're going to bring up the safety on the left side, so I think, yeah, we're going to go deep. We're going to go deep to Spuds and see if he can't get it off his hands. Otis, you got to come up with that. 2 big drops in a row. And he gets off another good one. This one's going to be inside the 20. They'll try to return it. It's Madison, and he is tackled by DeMario Luigi just past the 20. Well, nothing fancy here. We're going to come out of our regular old defense. First and 10. Handoff. Oh no, it's a fake. Pickles has all day to throw. Going deep and knocked away. Polamalu almost came up with the pick that time. Send the tight end in motion. Shift the defensive line over. Back to pass. Looking right and dropped by Madison as Ilko had him blanketed. Still was a catchable ball right at the sticks. Defense shifting around a little bit. Pickles will go back to pass. Looking deep to the right and double coverage and incomplete. He had an open window that time. It was an accurate pass, but another drop. Well, their punt went out of bounds at the 44-yard line, a very short one from Trebuchet, and we're going to come out. You know, they've been getting all kinds of penetration in the backfield, so we are going to run a screen pass and see how they like that. Bennett on the left. He runs into his own guy, and call some audibles here. We've got a crossing pattern. We've got Buckshank going deep, and I think Buckshank is going to have to make a play here, and he dropped it again for the second time. Let's see what we can do here. We've got the crossing pattern. They've got a linebacker right in the middle of the field. Going to try for Gordon on the left, and he's got it. Sylvester Gordon working on not Champ Bailey. It was somebody else, and Gordon taking advantage of the matchup to pick up his first catch of the game. Taking another look at this, Gordon just running that crossing pattern. Appleseed taking his time, and Gordon, with a nice move upfield, picks up a big gain and a first down for Daggerford. Now, can you tell I am absolutely terrified to throw anywhere in the general direction of Champ Bailey. He's on the right, and they've got just him covering 3 guys. If there's anybody that can do it, it's him. Going to get it to Franklin. Franklin tackled by Bailey for a gain of about 1, as they got in the backfield in a hurry again that time. That will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We are tied 3-3, but we're driving. We're in field goal range. We can't take any big sacks here. They hand it off to Bennett to the right. Bennett, nothing doing in the backfield that time. That was Bam Sampson, shedding a block with ease. All right, guess what play we're running? It's curl flats. Come out in man-to-man. Appleseed is going to run, and he will try to pick up a few yards. Gets it to the 30. There was nobody open that time, at least nobody that I saw. And we're going to make it a slightly easier field goal for our kicker, Bucky Armstrong, who hasn't missed in a while. 48-yard attempt. Jeremy made one from this distance. Let's see if Armstrong can answer him. Going to have to get full power into this one, as it's a 48-yard attempt. Close to the edge of his range, but that one is up, and it is good. So Bucky Armstrong actually cleared the crossbar by a mile that time. They will start from the 24. Pickles has 3 wide receivers. We're coming out of our base defense here. See if he takes advantage. Instead, it's a handoff to Hot Rod, and he's got nowhere to go. Bottled up by Sarkhan the Wise and Justice Bunn. Lost 2. They didn't get the memo. You don't run on the Daggerford Rogues. So you can see we have twice the amount of plays and almost twice the amount of yards as they do. Dominating time in possession as well. Handoff left, Hot Rod. Tackled by Bunn in the backfield. Justice Bunn, another tackle for loss. This will bring up a 3rd down and 12. We're going to double up on the outside here. Washington playing over the middle. They go to the right, and Madison's got it through the double coverage to the 45-yard line, beating Ilko and Polamalu. Well, Madison doing what Randy Moss could not do last week, fighting through that double coverage and picking up the first down. Back to pass, looking right to Madison again through the double coverage, and he gets the first down. So Madison having a great game so far. He's got 3 catches for 83 yards, and we're going to make sure that we've got 2 guys on him, as Hot Rod will Get the play fake, and they go over the middle to Northcutt wide open. Laid out by Tyler Boomstick, but that's another first down for the Gnolls. Another great play by Pickles. Gonna try to hold him to another field goal here. Oh no, handoff to Hot Rod left side. Washington will make the stop as Hot Rod picks up about a yard. Sometimes when I'm controlling the defensive back, I forget to look at the actual play. And the commentary suffers. Oh well, what are you going to do? Go find another Madden 2005 YouTube series to watch. 2nd down and 9. Here's Pickles. Hands off left. Hot Rod. Taken out by Sarkhan the Wise at the 17. Gain of 2, but he is going to pay for that one. It'll be 3rd and 7. We're going to come out in zone defense to try to confuse Pickles. We've been running a lot of man-to-man up to this point. He hands off to Watt. Oh no, handoff to the fullback. That was Bottom Tooth, and he almost gets the first down. It's going to be short. 4th and inch is upcoming. Let's see if they actually go for the field goal. There's Illicit Jeremy, 1 for 1 from 48, but I don't know about this. I've got the zone defense called. We're going to be ready for a fake. 27-yard attempt, and they do kick it, and it's good. So it'll be a tie game, 6-6. Great game of football so far here in Daggerford. They've been using long passes to their rookie wide receiver, Brent Madison. They have answered our field goal with one of theirs, and here's Spuds looking off to the left, and he will get it across the 20. That's where our offense will take over. I am going to try some play action on 1st down. I'm not sure I really like this call, though. I'm going to have Franklin run a little hitch instead. I actually want Buckshank on a hitch, too. Just everybody run some hitches. We're gonna throw to one of these hitch routes. Play fake. It's going to be Franklin. Franklin's got it. That's going to be a gain of about 9. Just a nice little timing pass there. We are trying to get back to our identity on offense, which is the short passes, the play action passes. As you can see, we've got another play action called here. And we will throw it to Cheesesteak. He's wide open. That's going to be an easy first down across the 35. All right, so we're going to do play action 3 times in a row. See if that confuses this defense. They're leaving Cheesesteak wide open again. And Cheesesteak, so far, having a career game as he takes it up across midfield, breaking a tackle. Well, if they're just not going to cover him, we'll keep throwing to him. Nice and easy, moving the ball down the field in chunks. Jamar Cheesesteak already with 3 catches today. 5 consecutive completions for Appleseed. All of his passes have been on target today. All of the incompletions have been drops. I think. I don't know. Something like that. And off Bennett, left side, sheds a tackle, and he will get a good gain. Finally picking something up on the ground. 6-yard pickup. We approach 4 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. This has been a fast one. Really fast-moving game. We've got Lunch Pail in the backfield now. He'll take it off the right. And he will get nowhere. Great tackle that time by the safety, Sammy Knight. On 3rd down and 3. I like this look because they've got Bailey on the right, but we've got both of our good wide receivers on the left. We'll pass here. Looking to Bennett, maybe? He's got it. First down to the 30. We might take a shot at the end zone here. Got the 3 guys running deep routes, and then the 2 running backs are going to go out in the flat. You've got Bennett wide open. They cleared it out for him, and that's going to be another gain of about 8. This defense, I mentioned before the game that they really like to they like to prevent the long pass plays. They like to keep the 2 safeties up and keep them like really far back. They like to try to take away your long passes, but so far that's left them super vulnerable at the short passes to the tailbacks as we've got Lunch Pail in, and he takes it up close to the first down marker there. 3rd down and inches upcoming. I really don't want this drive to stall. I want to score a touchdown here. This is going to take it to the 2-minute warning. I'm actually going to run the same damn play I had called. I liked the look. I don't like that it's right at stone meat, so I'm going to run it to the left where they don't have as many defenders, and Bennett will get it just barely. As the safety came up, that was red herring again, making a good play to make the tackle from the 19-yard line now. We've got a really good chance. Try to make something happen on this drive. We're going to do a little bit more play action. Going to Buckshank in the end zone, and he got it! Touchdown somehow! 19-yard connection to Buckshank. That was a contested pass. The defender was draped all over him. Guess who that was? That was Champ Bailey we just threw it right at. Just a minute 39 to go in the second quarter. 10-play, 76-yard drive. Appleseed, very efficient in this first half. And picks up yet another touchdown to Buckshank. Armstrong kicking it deep. They'll try to answer. We've been awful at preventing the 2-minute drills as Madison will take it. A good return. He's going to take it across the 30 to about the 34, so it'll be good position for them. A golden opportunity for Darromar to try to go down and tie this game up. Pickles is going to come out of the shotgun. We're going to jam the wide receivers at the line. And Tumbleweed's in the backfield. They go left and knocked away, nearly picked. That was Rhombus on the coverage that time. It's our rookie slot cornerback, Kevin Rhombus. As you can see, we've got the defense called. We're going to double up Madison. 2nd and 10. 2 guys in the backfield flanking Pickles. He goes back to pass, looking left, caught by Northcutt, short of the first down marker, and they will come out of the no huddle. 3rd down and short upcoming. Back to pass. Pickles looking over the middle. He's got Sharp. That is his second wide receiver, Jeff Sharp. Pardon me, the slot wide receiver, Jeff Sharp. No relation to Shannon Sharp. Back to pass. Pickles looking over the middle. Justice Bunn has it fall through his mitts that time. Justice can't catch either. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Pickles looking right. He's got Sharp again, and Sharp has it at about the 42, just short of the 1st down. They call a timeout with a minute remaining. They want to think about the play. Big situation here. They get the ball to start the second half, so they would love to go into halftime tied. And we've been really terrible at preventing the 2-minute drills as Pickles looking over the middle to Thrones. Jetty Thrones, the tight end. Washington on the coverage, but that's a 1st down for Darromar at the 30. Once again, we're having a hard time getting their offense off the field as we approach halftime. 4 wide receivers in now. Pickles back to pass, looking over the middle, and Northcutt's wide open for a 1st down. We're going to switch it up, call a little zone. Pickles from the shotgun again. Looking to Sharp on the little screen pass, and he is tackled by Cobweb. That's a gain of 1 or 2. Pickles looking to the end zone and off the back of Gilhooly. Incomplete. Pickles looking left. He's got Northcutt, and he dives into the end zone for a touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown pass. That is Dennis Northcutt. And Darromar going right down the field on the 2-minute drill. They will kick the extra point here. It's Illicit Jeremy to tie the game up, and it is good. 13-13, another really good football game. I should say finally a really good football game after a couple of one-sided affairs. We've got 2 really evenly matched teams here, and you know, Darromar is really fighting for their lives. They are 2-4. They've lost 3. They want to get back in the playoff race, and they circled this game as a potentially winnable one. They thought to themselves, you know what, we can beat these rogues. We can do it in their home stadium, and they have answered every time we've scored. They've come right back and tied it up. We're going to go play action here, see if we can't get anything going. And nothing doing there. We'll throw it away, and with 27 seconds to go in the half, I don't think I'm going to push my luck anymore. I am going to let the time run out. 13-13 is your score as we go into halftime. Daggerford has scored 3 times, but the Gnolls have answered all 3 times. I do want to look at the halftime stats this time because this has been such an evenly matched game. You can see both teams really struggling to run the ball. What else is new? But we've both been very good at passing. Let's take a look at Alex Appleseed's stats. He has a 111.1 rating. He's thrown for 151 first half yards. He's been very efficient. 12 of 18, 66% completion percentage, and an 8.3 average. All of those are very good numbers. No first half interceptions for Appleseed. We'll see if he can continue that. We will kick it off to start the second half. And you see one more look at the halftime stats. Armstrong booting it away. This one will be returnable. He's got a convoy of blockers out on the right side. And Madison taking it up the middle. Another good return by him across the 30. That's the thing about Brent Madison. Not only is he a great pass catcher, He's also a really good kick returner. They will have 1st and 10 from their own 32. Tight end going in motion, that's Jetty Frones. And hand off to the left, Hot Rod, nothing doing for him again. Darromar trying to take their first lead of the game. They've got a 2nd and 11 with a split back behind them. Pickles looking over the middle, knocked away, diving attempt by Lefty Washington. And a great play to knock that one away. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 11. We've got both of the wide receivers on the outside double covered. And I think I'm going to jam that slot receiver at the line with Rhombus and see if we can't get some pass rush here with just 3 guys. 3rd and 11, Pickles looking right. He's got bottom tooth the fullback, but that is no gain. That's not even close to the marker. Great defensive stand, and it's a 3 and out. They will be forced to punt. Well, we just were not able to get the running game going in the first half, so I'm going to come out and try to rectify that in the second half. As Bennett a little late getting to the hole that time. That was my bad. There was a wide open hole, and I stutter stepped instead of going through it. Sometimes I do feel like I'm seeing ghosts a little bit in that running game. I'm so used to there being guys right in my face. That time I saw the wide open hole and I was a little shocked. All right, so we've got, we know they're playing man coverage. I'm interested to see what they do here. Oh God, everybody's covered. Throw it away, throw it away. Incomplete. Throwing it out of bounds, intended in the direction of Manamaleuna. You can't throw it away in this game, isn't that interesting? There's no button to like throw it out of bounds, so you have to just kind of throw it at one of your receivers that's close to the sidelines, and you can direct the ball. Like if I hold left, he'll throw the ball to the left of the receiver. Hey, guess what? We've got Buckshank in single coverage against a linebacker on the right, so I'm looking to him. And that one is knocked away. That was a hurried pass. They had a guy in the backfield that time. Bam Sampson on the coverage, and that is a 3 and out for us. So their defense answers. And it's been the story of the game so far. Everything that we've done, they have gone and copied us. They shouldn't be called the Gnolls at all. They should be called the Doppelgangers. Uh-oh. Flower power. Okay, not horrible. He shanked it pretty good, but still got it at least across the 50. It's his first bad punt of the entire season. Well, they have great starting field position now. Pickles with Hot Rod in the backfield behind him. I keep wanting to call this guy Tommy Pickles, but his name is Marcus Pickles. I probably have called him Tommy at least once. There's Justice Bunn in the backfield, blowing up yet another run play. The great rookie just always seems to be in great position to make the stop on the runs to the left. He is a one-man wrecking crew on this defense. Justice Bunn. Look for him in the conversation to potentially be the Rookie of the Year. There is an offensive and defensive Rookie of the Year as Pickles goes over the middle. Madison yet again. He's going to be over 100 yards receiving. That'll bring up a 3rd down in inches as they get super close. They've got 3 tight ends in, and they are stacking the line. Probably going to be a handoff to Hot Rod. No, they toss left to Hot Rod, and he stiff arms Bunn and pick up the. Oh no, he fumbled, and we've got it. Lamar Ilko's got the ball at the 41. And yes, they are challenging, so yet another challenged fumble. This one, it's going to be really hard to tell from this angle. There's cobweb on the stop, and yeah, you can't really tell anything there. We'll need to look at it from a different angle, and this one is also going to be impossible to tell. So you know what? Screw it. I'm not even going to look at it. We'll just see what the referee says. They overturn it. I thought it did look like he was down before the ball came out that time, but yeah, yet another non-fumble. That's the thing about football. That's, the thing about watching football in real life that I don't like is that, it reminds me of 1984. It's like they tell you to distrust the evidence that your eyes and ears are telling you. That thing that happened on the field didn't actually happen. Here's the throw to the left and knocked away. Cobweb on the good coverage that time. They were trying to get it to Northcutt. Football is just a very Orwellian sport. 2nd down and 10 now. We got man coverage. We're actually going to double Madison again. Try to take him out of his rhythm. They've got the tight end going in motion again. And off, or no, play fake, and Pickles pump fakes, looks left to Northcutt, and he's got the 1st down. Gain of about 13. 1st down and 10 from about the 30. Pickles back to pass. Looking over the middle, Northcutt catches it and hangs on to it. A great job as Lefty Washington was there to make the stick. That's another 1st down for them, and suddenly they're in field goal range. and they look to take their first lead of the game. Northcutt, 8 catches on the day for 86 yards and a touchdown. Both of their wide receivers torching our corners. So our success last week against the pass, short-lived, very short-lived. Suddenly we stink again. Here's Hot Rod, and there's Justice Bunn. Another tackle in the backfield for Bunn. 2nd down and 12. Pickles with Hot Rod in the backfield. Blitz the corner, and he's sacked. Pickles never saw Kevin Rhombus coming from that nickel corner position, and finally we get a sack. Here's Rhombus with the free release. Takes a good angle, and Pickles had nothing he could do. Once again, we will double cover the wide receivers on the outside. It's going to be Lefty Washington here, and I'm going to blitz him. Come on, Lefty. They throw it to Northcutt, and he doesn't have enough for the first down, so yet again they will send out Jeremy. Illicit Jeremy. This guy's always up to no good. That's why they call him Illicit Jeremy. He's illicit. He's got one of my favorite names. Like, what does that even mean? Illicit Jeremy. The kick is good. Well, after the touchback, we will take over on our own 20. Got 3 wide receivers in, but we are going to hand it off on the left side for Bennett. Good hole, and he picks up a first down. That's a gain of about 11 or 12. We've got the trips look on the right. I think I'm going to send Gordon on a fly route. Looks like they're going to be playing a little man-to-man. They've got Gordon double covered. We're going to have Franklin matched up against that linebacker. Knocked away by the linebacker. That was Fonzveka. His first good play of the game. Well, I need to do a better job of going through my progressions. That time I kind of locked in on Franklin, but he was blanketed by Sarkar Fonzveka. Bennett, right side, and he will stick his shoulder into number 61 there. That was Bam Sampson. He'll pick up about 3. We will run the trips look on the left side. We'll try to keep the ball away from Bailey. Where is Bailey? Bailey's going to be matched up against Buckshank here. And Franklin make a play on it? No. And there's going to be a penalty. It's roughing the passer on Kanechi Odeze. The rookie end took an unnecessary shot at Alex Appleseed. I didn't see it, but that's a 15-yard personal foul penalty, and they gift wrap us a first down. You see girlfriend Vancouver taking exception to that. Gristle McThornbody having to calm them down. Girlfriend does not like it when you take cheap shots against the Rogues. They're really the player that, you know, they're the soft-spoken, very kind-hearted one. The last person you'd ever want to fight. Bennett takes it off the right for no gain. Tackle in the backfield by Fonzveka. All right. Looking deep for Gordon. And knocked away Bailey on the recovery there. You see why it's so hard to throw against Champ Bailey. He looked like he was open, but that was Champ Bailey. Well, 3rd down and 11. A run. Come on, Alex. You've got this. You got it. You got it. Yes, first down. Alex Appleseed runs for it. An 11-yard pickup on 3rd down. He got 1 inch more than he needed. Just set his sights on that first down marker and got it done. Nice bit of running there by Appleseed. Nice job of seeing the field and taking what the defense gave him. I'll run it to the left side here again and see if the left is a little more successful, and it's not. It is absolutely not. That's Boss Bailey coming in and making the play. Well, 2nd down and 12 upcoming. We've got the 3 wide receivers in. Pass. And cheesesteak. I thought he was going to keep going to the left, but he turned upfield that time instead. We picked up 2. That's not nothing. All right, let's try this one. We've got 5 wide receivers in. I really like to throw it to Buckshank out of this look on that hitch route. And they've got the safety coming up to guard him. Let's see. We've got Gordon. Gordon has got it, and he's tackled by Bailey just short of the first down marker. So now it's a big decision. What do we do here on 4th and 2? Well, obviously we go for it, and obviously we are going to run the best play. This is the play we like. I'm going to modify it a little, as always. 4th and 2. Appleseed. Running. Can he get there? No, he cannot. Should have thrown it. as he could not beat out the defensive tackle, Girth Stonemeat. I saw Stonemeat running. I didn't think he had that kind of speed to keep up with Appleseed, but look at that big man with the hustle. Appleseed unable to outrun the defensive tackle, and the fans don't like it. Yeah, that was a bad call. Probably had somebody open. Probably had somebody wide open, but instead I decided to try to run it because I thought Appleseed could get the corner. But instead, they will take over after the turnover on downs at the 34-yard line. Pickles back to pass. Pressure from Dotson, and forces a rushed pass. That ball is incomplete. Damian Dotson came into the season as the starting end, but he has been pretty quiet. He does get a lot of playing time. It's not like he doesn't play. 2nd and 10 upcoming. Pressure again. Gilhooly in his face, but he gets it off to Hot Rod. A great pass that time by Pickles with the pass rush right in his face. That one picked up 13, and we are already approaching the end of the third quarter. 16-13 Darromar. They're going down the field and looking to extend that lead. We'll run one last play here. It's a play fake and a pass. Incomplete, as it looked like that time Jenny Frones had a chance to make the catch. Instead, he dropped it. I'm not even sure if he dropped it. It might have just hit him in the shoulder. I don't think he was looking. It was a good pass from Pickles. And it'll be a 2nd down and 10. This will be the last play of the third quarter. Play fake, Pickles looking left, and that one I think might have hit the referee. Well, that brings us to the end of the third. 16-13 is your score. Darromar leading Daggerford with the ball on their own 46-yard line, and a 3rd down and 10 upcoming. Well, this is an absolutely massive 3rd down. You know who always comes up big on 3rd downs is Polamalu. We're going to send him on the blitz. Pickles from the gun. He'll go back to pass. And he is sacked, and he fumbled it. He fumbled it. It was Dotson. It was Dotson, the unsung end. And Sarkon the Wise picked it up from the 36. We will take over. A huge play on defense. They're not going to give us a replay, but by God, we're going to watch that one. I normally don't do this because I feel like it kind of disrupts the flow of the video. But take a look at Damian Dotson here, getting off the block and taking that inside line. It looks like he's squared up against the... Oh, what a move there, as he just kind of shoves the tackle away. That's Brockenmeyer, and yeah, that is a clean fumble. Sarkon picks it up. They're not going to be able to challenge this one. There's absolutely no way, unless they've got a really strong enchantment wizard. And I am going to run a play fake here. A little play action pass. Let's send Gordon in motion. It looks like they are going to be playing man-to-man. And flag. Oh, delay of game. Delay of game on us. Shit. I took too long. Well, all right. So we are going to come out from a shotgun and send Buckshank in motion to the left. He's going to run straight over the middle. I'm actually going to have him run a more normal-looking route so he doesn't run right into the offensive line. Got to snap it. Got to snap it. Get it out to Sandman is wide open, and Sandman will take it, get all that penalty yardage back, and then some. That's a gain of about 6. And I would like to run that play action pass I had called. Because look, they've got a single high safety. And it looks like they're going to double cover Gordon. So we'll run the play fake, and uh-oh, look out. Yeah, fumbled! Appleseed fumbled! Oh no! Oh no, Stonemeat's got it. Girth Stonemeat, and he's going to take it all the way for a touchdown for Darromar. And that's going to open up a 10-point lead, and we are going to have to come back because that was a 58-yard fumble return. I don't think I should challenge it. I'm not going to. Kick is up, and it's good. Well, that'll deflate your balloon. I really thought that we were going to have a chance to take the lead, but instead they got the great pass rush again. They came right through that play-action fake. And Girth Stonemeat, the great defensive tackle with the Freudian name, Spuds, will take it right up the middle, and he will get a decent little return across the 27. Well, another defensive touchdown for our opponent. We've given up quite a few of those so far, but Alex Appleseed, every time he fails, he comes back and goes right at Champ Bailey to Gordon for a nice gain. That's about 7 yards. Bring up a 2nd and 3, and I think, let's see, look at, they have -2 rushing yards. This is unbelievable. Our rushing defense has gotten even better. I didn't think it was possible, but handoff nothing doing. Girlfriend that time got beat on the play by the left end. I think that was Donkey. That'll be 3rd and 6. That was rough. It's just a bad play. 3rd and 6. This is a really big play. We've got to pick up this first down. No questions. Gordon, open. He's got it. He leaps over a defender, and he's got the first down. Gordon, reliable in those clutch situations. We'll have a 1st and 10 from the 41. Once again, Appleseed has completed 5 consecutive passes. He's had a great day passing so far. Just the only blemish, that fumble. And off left, Bennett turns upfield and spins for a gain of about 8. 2nd down and 3 upcoming. We've got Spuds on the right in the slot. Nobody's on him. We'll look over there. Gordon is gonna, no, knocked away. Great closing speed by the linebacker that time. That'll bring up 3rd and 3. All right, last time we ran this play, I tried to run it and it did not work. This time we are going to do something a little more sensible. Probably pass the ball. Unless nothing's open, in which case, you know what? Actually, I will run it. And Appleseed will take it across midfield to about the 40. 1st down for the Rogues. We haven't really run this play too much. This is going to be a toss to the right. And that's going to be successful. Bennett, with good yardage, picks up about 5. There's 8:23 left in the game. I've really got to start thinking about the time. I don't want to be stuck in a position where we need to get an onside kick, because that's always a roll of the dice. They've got the blitz. We read it, get it to Bennett, but Bennett is tackled. Great tackle by Splat that time. No gain. They call it a gain of a yard. From the 36, we are not quite in field goal range. We are 9 of 14 on 3rd downs, which is just outstanding. And you can see we've got the trips look to the right. They're not going to defend Franklin. Franklin's wide open. He turns it upfield, and he's going to get it inside the 20 to about the 16. Oh, we really like that route out of the trips package, and you can see we've got the same thing called. We did have to call a timeout there because I messed up. Appleseed with all day to run. And he will get it to about the 12. Stonemeat once again coming up and making the play. Stonemeat has been all over it for them. Just doing everything. Chasing down the quarterback, making all kinds of plays. Just down here. Appleseed is sacked at the 22. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 14. Man, great penetration once again by the Gnolls defense. They've been getting in the backfield all game, and, well, we may be forced to kick a field goal here. Trying to get it to Buckshank, and good defense. Sarkar Fonsveka. We will be forced to kick. So trying to get it within 7 with just 5:28 to go in the 4th. We're going to need to make this field goal, Bucky Armstrong. Bucky has been just garbage in clutch situations. But 100 accuracy, and that one is right down the middle. A good field goal. So the kickoff went for a touchback. We've got 2 timeouts and 5.5 remaining. We are going to need to come up with a huge defensive stop here on 1st down from the 20. This has to be a short possession for them. Pass knocked away. The pressure coming from Washington, and Gilhooly on the coverage. Well, our old friends, the Tigers, are beating up on the Pirates. That's a score I didn't expect to see. 34-3. Pickles back to pass. Looking over the middle, he's got Sharp wide open, and Sharp has the 1st down. We are within 5 minutes to go. We have to get the ball back. Come on, defense. Handoff. Hot Rod, right side, room to work with. Jukes out a guy, and Hot Rod is off to the races inside the 40 with the stiff arm, and Hot Rod is going. He is going to take it all the way for a touchdown for the Gnolls. Finally, the run defense fails as Hot Rod showing off that speed, breaking the tackle of Boomstick, and a huge touchdown for the Gnolls. That's probably going to put this one out of reach. Darromar, kudos to them, a 62-yard touchdown run. Exactly what we did not need. We had that running game bottled up. They kept hitting it, and then finally they broke through for the big one. Gordon's wide open. Nobody's covering him at all. He's going to need to get out of bounds, and does it at the 39. Gordon with 85 receiving yards. He's been we've been trying to get him away from Bailey a little bit, because Bailey will bottle up your best receiver. There's Buckshank, deep. Tackle by Bailey at the 38. We're going to get up on the ball here, run a little no huddle at them. See how they respond to this. Actually, I'm going to run the same play. As you can see, we've got the left side wide open. There's only one cornerback. Let's see which he decides to cover. Sandman, open, inside the 20. Now that no huddle again, as there are about 4 minutes to go in the game. We really need a touchdown here, and nothing else will do. I'm going to run the same exact play. And tried to throw it away that time, but it was knocked up and a dangerous tip. But it falls incomplete. Well, maybe let's not run the same exact play 3 times in a row. Probably a bad idea. Alright, we'll go back to pass here. Get in the end zone for Spuds. He dropped it, but he would have been out of bounds anyway. The leaping attempt. 3rd and 10 upcoming. We've got the curls and flats. They probably know it's coming. They don't cover Buckshank. He's got the first down. Inside the 10. You know what? We are going to run the same play. I know I just said I wasn't going to do this, but I don't think they have the right defenders in to guard it. Nobody open. Appleseed sacked. Sacked once again, as I tried to throw it away that time, but just couldn't. All right, we approach 3 minutes to go in the game. 2nd and goal. We have to score a touchdown. Roll left. Spuds. He's got it at the 6. Come up and run some no huddle. Gain of 7 that time. We are 11 of 17 on 3rd downs. Just crazy that we've had 17 3rd down attempts. All right, so we're going to run an audible here, or call an audible here rather. Ponder, end zone, dropped it. Ponder. All right. On 4th and goal from the 6, you can probably guess which play we've got called. This is our best play. They are going to leave Ponder. And he dropped it again, Ponder. That's why he is the 5th wide receiver. The drive stalls, turnover on downs. That's probably going to end it in this one. We got it all the way down to the 6, but Ponder with consecutive drops. I'm not sure if he even would have scored anyway, because he had a guy kind of bearing down on him, but I thought he could have turned the corner. Unfortunate for Ponder that time. 1st and 10 for Darromar. They're looking to close it out. Here's Hot Rod up the middle, tackled by Bun. And off left, Hot Rod. First down for them. And on 1st and 10 from the 16, with 2 minutes left, we've got 2 timeouts left. We've got to try to get the ball back. I'm still going to try to win. It's going to take a miracle, but Pickles back to pass, looking left and picked. Cobweb, that's what we needed. Oh my God, I can't believe they passed. Why did they do that? Cobweb with his 3rd interception of the season leads the game. I can't even. I'm stammering because I can't believe they threw a pass. They have allowed us to get back in the game. Back to pass here, looking for Gordon over the middle. He makes the catch. We're going to need to get back up on the ball. 25th completion of the season. Excuse me, 25th completion of the game for Appleseed. That is a new career high for him. We're going to have Sandman in the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, Appleseed! Touchdown! 17 yards, as he got it just barely over the outstretched arm of that leaping safety. I thought it was over, but we are right back in it. Bucky Armstrong for the extra point. That puts Appleseed over 300 yards, his 2nd touchdown pass of the game. And that's going to pull us within a touchdown. Armstrong kicks it through, and we are going to need to go for the onside kick. Still have 2 timeouts left. They don't have the hands team in for some reason. Darromar, what are they doing? What is Tony Dungy doing? I thought he was a good coach who knew what was going on. Well, here goes nothing. The onside kick. It bounces up and right to Brooks, right to the linebacker Brooks. Well, we'll have to hope for another miracle interception, as I cannot believe what they did last time. to pass again. Pickles caught that time by Thrones. We'll have to call timeout with 1:37 remaining. It's going to be second down and 3. Handoff. Hot Rod tackled in the backfield. That time it's Graveler, and we call our last timeout with 1:35 left. Well, let's see what they come out with here. I'm going to jam the receivers at the line just in case they are trying to pass. 3rd and 3. They've got 2 tight ends, 1 running back. They pitch it to Hot Rod, and he's going to get the first down. Breaks through Polomalu and tackled by Boomstick at the 21. And with no timeouts left, they are going to be able to kneel out the clock, so they almost let us back in, but we couldn't get the onside kick recovery. Exciting finish here in Daggerford. They'll kneel it away, and that's going to end it in this one. And a massive congratulations to the Darromar Gnolls on their 30-23 victory over us. It was a hard-fought game. It was very close. The key difference was our big fumble that they returned for a touchdown. Well, it was a very close game. We gained 1 more yard of total offense than they did. The difference in the game, that fumble touchdown, of course. Alex Appleseed was very good today. He completed 26 of his 43 passes for a 60% completion percentage and 300 yards on the dot. He had 2 touchdowns and a 97 rating. Very, very good stuff from him. Damian Bennett was awful. Just couldn't open any holes. The Darromar Gnolls have a great defense, and they clearly wanted to shut down our running game. I don't really know what we're going to need to change to try to get this running game going. These are the settings I always play on, I promise. And usually I end up with better rushing stats than this, but for whatever reason, this team just has not figured out an effective way to run the football thus far. Bennett has yet to have a single game in which he has more than 4 yards per attempt, which is just gross. Sylvester Gordon, I said he wasn't going to have a career game, but he ended up coming out with 7 receptions for 93 yards. Great stuff from him. Frank Sandman got his first touchdown of the season, and Ozymataz Buckshank got a touchdown. A quiet day for him, just 3 catches. He did drop 2 more passes. He's really got to stop dropping. Oh my god, look at all these drops. Willie Ponder dropped 2 in a row. Ozymataz dropped 2. Spuds dropped 2. Manamaleuna dropped 1, and Cheesesteak also dropped 1. So Appleseed, very efficient through the air. He could have had, 8 more completions if these guys would have just held on to the ball? Come on, guys. Hold on to the ball. Get your quarterback some better stats. We want to get Alex Appleseed into the Pro Bowl. Well, blocking Mario Bell, look at that. 7 pancakes, no sacks. Great stuff. Lefty Washington had a very good game. He had 8 tackles, including 1 for a loss. But look at Justice Bunn. 4 tackles in the backfield. Unbelievable for him. Travis Cobweb has just really come on strong in the last few weeks. He's got his 3rd interception today. It was a huge momentum shift for us. Really needed it toward the end of the game there when they should have just run the ball. They cracked the door open for us, and we almost came back if we would have just recovered that onside kick. Big thanks to Travis Cobweb for getting us back into the game. And then finally, we had a fumble recovery. This was our first fumble recovery, I think, maybe of the entire season, or our second one? I don't know. We've just had a lack of fumbles. It's hard to explain. But Damian Dotson, the rookie end, coming in, getting his first sack and first forced fumble. It was recovered by Sarkhan for a 3-yard pickup. Bucky Armstrong was perfect again. 3 of 3. He continues to be my nemesis. He is a free agent after this season, and he will not be back with this team because I hate him. Then Brian Flower Power, 2 punts, 40 yards. Just 2 punts. So the offense was on schedule. We were driving the ball and not punting all day. That's something you really like to see. And that'll do it from Daggerford Stadium. I've been Todd Bonzalez. This was a hard-fought battle. 30-23 your final. Thank you for sticking through to the end. I'm sorry we couldn't pull it through, and I really hope that we can get back up to 500 next week. We were talking about playoffs, but right now we're talking about...
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
We're not going to make the playoffs. We suck. Well, yeah. I'll see you next time.